This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by attorney Andrew Van Arsdale.
My name is Andrew Van Arsdale, and I'm a lawyer with Abused in Scouting. Abused in Scouting is an organization that represents over 4,000 men who are abused at the hands of the Boy Scouts. Today, I have one of those men with me, Gil Gale. Thanks for being here today.
Well, thanks for having me, Andrew. I appreciate it. I'm always honored to have an opportunity to speak on behalf of the thousands of us who survived sexual abuse in Scouting. As you know, my personal story, I was sexually abused by 2 different Scoutmasters in 2 different cities. And, I carried that trauma with me for a long time. Then 2 things happened very quickly. The Los Angeles Times, in their investigation, forced the Boy Scouts to release what are called the perversion files.
Right.
Now, the Boy Scouts themselves had identified over 7,000 sexual predators operating within Scouting. They had over 12,000 abuse victims. It was like a godsend. I saw an ad for AIS, for Abused in Scouting. And I realized there was maybe another path.
No matter how long ago it occurred, and you were abused in the Boy Scouts of America, you can come forward and file the lawsuit. The bankruptcy court has pushed out a deadline. November 16th, after that date, you can no longer hold the Boy Scouts of America accountable. If you're a man who was abused in the Boy Scouts, and you wait until after November 16th and decide, I want to stand up for my rights now, well, guess what? The Boy Scouts of America have taken that from you too.
That's right.
So it's important that every single person comes forward by that date, by November 16th, joins Abused in Scouting, and stands up to this organization that's done so many horrific things.
Just pick up the phone, call Abused in Scouting.
It's important to come forward now. After November 16th, you may lose your right to hold this organization accountable forever. Come forward, talk to us today, stand up to the Boy Scouts of America, and protect the children of tomorrow today.
Attention Boy Scouts of America's sexual abuse survivors. The BSA has declared bankruptcy, which will ensure financial compensation for abuse survivors. But you must file your claim on or before November 16, 2020, or you may lose your rights to hold the Boy Scouts accountable forever. Thousands of men have joined Abused in Scouting in the past 18 months to stand up together and have their voices heard. The Boy Scouts of America have already taken your innocence from you. Do not let them take your opportunity for justice from you too. If you were abused as a member of the Boy Scouts, your time to act is almost gone. Stand with us, let your story be heard, and contact Abused in Scouting today for a free confidential consultation. Call us right now.
Call 1-800-789-1970. That's 1-800-789-1970.